For the past 3 years of my life, I've been in an extremely toxic relationship with the devil's lettuce. And I know people say that it's not addictive or whatever, and I'm not here to dispute the science behind addiction, but in my personal experience, it's definitely something that you can become dependent on. It offers you comfort and an escape from a cruel reality, which is exactly the type of thing that us addicts search for, a getaway from all the pain. I've only been sober for about a month now, so I'm in this very delicate place where I keep getting bombarded with cravings. Just like today, and this is the reason why I'm making this video. I got this sudden craving. I got this fantasy in my head. It's the usual routine. I picture myself walking down the street, it's sunset, the sky is bright red, it's beautiful. I'm playing my favorite music in the headphones. Either some classic old school like Biggie, Tupac, maybe some new stuff like NBA Youngboy, Elite Shop. I know that's a wild spectrum of music. Maybe some Led Zeppelin, maybe some J-pop. I love anime. And I'm just blazing on my doobie. And I have this image of this perfect escape in my head, and it's just tormenting me. Because I know that if I relapse once, it's gonna happen again. It's kind of like this thing when your life starts going well, when you're clean and sober, and you have this idea in your head that, you know what, maybe I can actually do it. Maybe I can actually build a life where I can balance both my love for this substance or whatever it is. It could be anything. It could be alcohol, it could be gambling in your case, it could be whatever. Just my reference point is weed because that's my personal experience. You get this idea that you're not that person any longer. You've proven to yourself through that period of time that you've gone clean and stayed away from that harmful thing that you've been abusing, that you've built discipline. So now maybe you can moderate it. Maybe you can balance it and juggle two things at once. But you can't. That is the hard truth that I'm here to share with you today, and the profound realization that I came to today myself. I've been known this for a long time, but people like us, this addict archetype, we just live on extremes. We cannot balance those things together. It's either you're an addict, either you're not. There's no in between for us. So then, what do? I know I've just bombarded you with a crazy statement that you're either here or there and there's no in between. It seems like you're cursed or something, but like the saying goes, it's either a blessing or a curse. There's two distinct paths. You can either choose to go full addict mode, or you can choose to channel that intensity into something else, because that's what it is. That's what fuels your addiction. The same thing that fuels ambition, discipline, curiosity, that's the same thing that fuels your addiction. So you have it in you. You have that intensity in you to make something really beautiful out of your life, to create and to chase knowledge and just to make great things. You could become a really great mind if you really put your mind to it and stop escaping reality. And no, you're not broken or cursed or something. You're you, and you should just accept that fact and love yourself. The reason why you're prone to dependency and these kind of behavioral patterns is probably because you feel deeply. You like to over-romanticize events and people. Like things like toxic relationships, that's all from the same thing. Weak dependency, toxic relationships, you're just dependent on something or someone. And that's probably because you feel deeply, and because you feel deeply, you resist change. You want to hold on and control. And when things don't go the way you want to escape and depend on something else. You need a crutch to save yourself from the painful reality, because it all just hits you like a truck. You're too sensitive. You're probably also really anxious and you're prone to overthinking. You're scared of what change might bring about. So you're not willing to live in the reality where things are constantly changing. Reality is change. Everything is evolving. things get buried in the ground, become fossil fuels 1,000 million years later. Everything is constantly changing, and you just can't bear that fact. And I feel you, I understand you, truly I do. But you have to just accept reality and channel that energy somewhere else. You're essentially building a new identity. You have to say goodbye to that past version of yourself. I legit cried today because I realized that I have to say goodbye to the old me, the old podhead me. And I loved weed. Yes, it brought about destruction and harm in my life, but it also gave me moments where it offered me peace and happiness and an escape from a cruel reality. And it was hard to move on from that, to say, you know what, that's all in the past. Even though I have really fond memories of it, if you want to move on and not be stuck anymore in the version you are today, you have to embrace change. I'm gonna reiterate this. Reality and change. Reality equals change. Remember this formula. And you have to change along with it. You have to flow like water, the old saying. You have to be flexible and you have to keep evolving. If you want to leave it all behind you, you just gotta do that and mourn yourself. Mourn that past version of yourself. Give yourself time to cry a little bit and to say, that person's dead. It's time for the new me. And whatever that thing that you're dependent on offers you, you have to replace those things one by one. It offered you escapism? Go watch a movie, go read a book. It offered you euphoria? Go exercise, go create something. It offered you identity, an identity as a pothead or as an alcoholic. Find a new identity that's gonna give you purpose. My new identity is that I'm a YouTuber. No, really, I don't know. I'm just like a guy who tries to help other people with their mindset and things like that. Tries to help other people reach their goal. And that's my new identity. And I feel fulfilled. I feel so happy right now that even though I get these cravings, every day they're less and less because I'm getting the fulfillment from doing this. There's no room for weed anymore, or at least maybe there is a little bit, but with each passing day, there's less and less room. And you just have to stay consistent. You just have to keep going, and eventually you will not even remember all that stuff. It's just the nostalgia. Whatever you're imagining, I have the same thing. Like that picture that I painted you before of me walking, headphones on, the sunset is glaring. That's just a fantasy. I know for a fact that when I smoke and I try and do that walk, it's not gonna feel as I imagined it. It's gonna feel more underwhelming. I'm just overhyping it. That's just the nostalgia speaking. And you have to realize that and accept that fact. The nostalgia, ignore it. Try to remember how shitty it felt, how unproductive you felt, how stressed out you felt, how anxious you felt. And those things are gonna help keep you from relapsing. I truly hope this video helped someone out there. I really relate, and if you're going through like a dependency issue or something like that at the moment, feel free to reach out. Leave a comment or something, I'll reply. Maybe we could talk in DM somewhere. Like, literally, I really hope you get through this, and I hope this video helped out somehow. But good luck with everything. Chase your dreams. Don't look back. Embrace change. Embrace who you are. And love yourself. Peace and love, guys.